Hello everyone. Welcome to this 10th test of Prashasnik Gurukul's test series. This is the third and final mock test which will enhance your chances of cracking Civil Services Preliminary Examination 2020. Prashasnik Gurukul remains committed to help you achieve your dream of becoming an IAS officer. In this regard, we will be posting current affairs notes regularly on WhatsApp. To avail this facility, register on www.prashasnikgurukul.com. I am Paritosh Singh. Let's begin the test. Question number 1. Which of the following is not an item of non-tax revenue? A. Dividends paid to the government by PSEs. B. Royalty fee paid by minors to the government. C. Disinvestment proceeds received by the government. D. Payment of services provided by post offices. So the correct answer for question number 1 is option C. Disinvestment proceeds received by government, as disinvestment receipts are included in capital receipts, so it's not part of revenue receipts. Question number 2. In the union budget, borrowings and other liabilities are equal to which deficit? A. Fiscal deficit. B. Revenue deficit. C. Effective revenue deficit. D. Primary deficit. The correct answer for question number 2 is A. Fiscal deficit, as fiscal deficit represents total deficit of the government which is balanced through borrowing. So borrowings and other liabilities are always equal to fiscal deficit. Question number 3. Which of the following state is not entitled for a special grant according to the recommendation of 15th Finance Commission for the year 2020-21? A. Karnataka. B. Mizoram. C. Ladakh. D. Telangana. The correct answer for question number 3 is C. Ladakh, as the Commission has recommended special grants to 3 states. They are Karnataka, Mizoram, Telangana. Question number 4. During 2018-19, net FPI inflow was negative, which turned positive during the first half of 2019-20. Which of the following statement may be considered as possible explanation for this trend? 1. Weakening confidence of investors in Indian economy during 2019-20. Second, easy money policy of US Federal Reserve during 2019-20 and enhanced liquidity in global markets. 3. Reinforced growth prospect for India after announcement of a number of reform measures. The codes are A. Only 1 and 2. B. Only 2 and 3. C. Only 2 and 3. D. All of these. So the correct answer for question number 4 is D. All of these. FPI is about cross-border transaction involving debt and or equity, but it has a tendency to flee at the first signs of trouble in an economy or improvement in investment attractiveness elsewhere in the world. Question number 5. After the changes introduced in the 7th bi-monthly monetary policy statement 2019-20, several changes have been introduced regarding rates and ratios. Which of the following is correct? 1. Repo rate reduced by 75 basis points to 4.40%. Second, reverse repo rate reduced by 75 basis points to 4.15%. The given codes are A. Only 1, B. Only 2, C. Both 1 and 2, D. None of these. So the correct answer for question number 5 is A. Only 1, as reverse repo rate has been reduced by 90 basis points from 4.90 to 4. Question number 6. Consider the following statements about effects of inflation and find out the correct ones. 1. Borrowers gain from inflation. 2. Increase in tax revenue. 3. Decrease in subsidy burden. 4. Adverse impact on savings and investment. The given codes are A. Only 1, 2 and 3. B. Only 1, 2 and 4. C. Only 1 and 4. D. Only 1, 3 and 4. So the correct answer for question number 6 is B. Only 1, 2 and 4. This is due to inflation market prices increase, but the government continues to supply essential goods to the poor at the same rate, thus increasing subsidy burden. For example, food subsidies in India. Question number 7. During a certain period, inflation rate in the country declined. Which of the following references is correct? A. Average prices have come down. B. Prices of some commodities have come down. C. Rate of increase in average prices has come down. D. Prices of most of the commodities have come down. The correct answer for question number 7 is option C. The rate of increase in average prices has come down. This is due to inflation rate is the measure of average rate of change in prices. So any decrease in inflation rate is an indication that the rate of increase has come down. Question number 8. According to Agriculture Census 2015-16, which of the following statement is are correct? 1. Total number of operational holding has decreased between 2010-11 and 15-16. 2. Total operated area in the country has decreased between 2010-11 and 15-16. 3. The average size of operation holding has declined between 2010-11 and 15-16. The given codes are A. Only 1, B. Only 1 and 2, C. Only 2, D. Only 2 and 3. The correct answer for question number 8 is A. Only 1. Question number 9. Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana was launched with an outlay of rupees 50,000 crore for a period of 5 years. Which of the following is correct about? 1. It was launched on 1st July 2015. 2. Per drop more crop is a component of PM KSY focusing on water use efficiency at farm level. Code A. Only 1, B. Only 2, C. Both 1 and 2, D. None of these. So the correct answer for question number 9 is C. Both 1 and 2. Question number 10. Fisheries remain an important source of food, nutrition, employment, and income in India. Consider the following statements about this sector and find out the correct ones. 1. This sector provides direct employment to more than 16 million fishers and fisher farmers. 2. West Bengal is the largest producer of fish, inland and marine, in India. The given codes are A. Only 1, B. Only 2, C. Both 1 and 2, D. None of these. The correct answer for question number 10 is only 1, as Andhra Pradesh is the largest producer with about 34.5 lakh ton, followed by West Bengal 17.4 lakh ton, Gujarat 8.35 lakh ton, and Odisha 6.8 lakh tons. Question number 11. In some union territories, National Food Security Act is being implemented in cash transfer mode, under which food subsidy is being transferred into bank accounts of beneficiaries. These union territories are A. Chandigarh and Delhi, B. Chandigarh and Puducherry, C. Daman and Diu and urban areas of Dadra and Nagar Haveli, D. Chandigarh, Puducherry and urban areas of Dadra and Nagar Haveli. The correct answer for question number 11 is option D. Chandigarh, Puducherry and urban areas of Dadra and Nagar Haveli. Question number 12. Which of the following is correct about services exports? 1. Services trade balance is showing surplus for many years. 2. Business services is the largest item of service exports. 3. Business services is the largest item of service import. Codes are A. Only 1 and 2, B. Only 1 and 3, C. Only 2 and 3, D. Only 3. So the correct answer for question number 12 is B. Only 1 and 3. Question number 13. Which of the following statement is are correct about Multidimensional Poverty Index MPI? 1. It was developed by United Nations Development Program. 2. It has replaced Human Poverty Index and Human Development Report of UNDP. 3. It uses 3 dimensions divided into 10 parameters. The given codes are A. Only 1 and 2, B. Only 1 and 3, C. Only 2 and 3, D. All of these. So the correct answer for question number 13 is option C. Only 2 and 3, as it was developed by Oxford Poverty and Human Development Initiative OPHI. Question number 14. Consider the following statements and find out the correct ones. 1. Eliminating Inequalities is the title of Human Development Index 2019. 2. Sustainable Development Goals SDG aims to end poverty in all its forms and dimensions. The given codes are A. Only 1, B. Only 2, C. Both 1 and 2, D. None of these. So the correct answer for question number 14 is B. Only 2, because Illuminating Inequalities is the title of Global Multidimensional Index 2019. Question number 15. HAM model of PPP is a hybrid of two models. These two models are 1. EPC model, 2. BOT toll model, 3. BOT annuity model, 4. joint venture. The given codes are A 1 and 2, B 1 and 3, C 2 and 3, D 2 and 4. So the correct answer for question number 15 is B 1 and 3. Under EPC model, government pays private players a prefix annuity. NHAI releases 40% of total project cost in 5 tranches linked to construction. The balance 60% is arranged by the developer. Question number 16. Sugar industry is the dash largest agro-based industry in India. A. Fourth, B. Third, C. Second, D. First. So the correct answer for question number 16 is C. Second. Sugar industry is the second largest agro-based industry in India after cotton and textiles in terms of employment generation as well as number of people dependent over it. Question number 17. Match the list 1 and list 2 and select the correct answers from the codes given below. List 1 says A. Magnesium, B. Chromium, C. Copper, D. Lead, E. Tungsten. List 2 says 1. Galena, 2. Braunite, 3. Wolframite, 4. Cuprite, 5. Chromite. The given codes are A. 25431, B. 35421, C. 15423, D. 25413. The correct answer for question number 17 is D. 25413, as braunite is the ore of manganese, chromite is the ore of chromium, cuprite is the ore of copper, galena is the ore of lead, and wolframite is the ore of tungsten. Question number 18. Match the list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answers from the codes given below. List 1. Nepal Himalayas, Kumaon Himalayas, Assam Himalayas, Punjab Himalayas. List 2 says between Kali and Teesta, between Indus and Satluj, between Satluj and Kali, between Teesta and Brahmaputra. The given codes are A 1342, B 2341, C 1243, D 2143. The correct answer for question number 18 is option A 1342, as Punjab Himalaya situated between Indus and Satluj, Kumaon Himalaya between Satluj and Kali, Nepal Himalaya is situated between Kali and Teesta, Assam Himalayas in between Teesta and Brahmaputra. Question number 19. Match list 1 with list 2 and select correct options from the codes given below. List 1. Bhil, Tharu, Gond, Toda. List 2. Terai, Nilgiris, Bastar, Malwa, Chota Nagpur. The given codes are A 1234, B 5432, C 4132, D 5421. The correct answer for question number 19 is C 4132. Question number 20. Match list 1 local name for shifting cultivation with list 2 place for the following. List 1 says Tongia, Tamrai, China, Kaingan. List 2 gives name of countries: 1 Malaysia, 2 Burma, 3 Sri Lanka, 4 Thailand, 5 Philippines. The given codes are A 2431, B 2435, C 4235, D 4251. The correct answer for question number 20 is B 2435. Question number 21. Consider the following statements. 1. The Sudan climate is found between equatorial forest and trade wind hot deserts. 2. It is confined with the tropics only. 3. This is extreme diurnal range of temperature in Sudan climate. Which of the above statement is correct? A 1 only, B 1 and 2 only, C 2 and 3 only, D 1, 2 and 3. So the correct answer for question number 21 is D 1, 2 and 3 only. Savanna or Sudan climate is found between 10 and 20 degree north or south latitudes. Salient feature of this climate is warm rainy season and cold dry season. Trade winds are prevalent in places experiencing savanna or Sudan climate. Question number 22. Despite its inhospitability, the desert have always been peopled by different group of inhabitants. Which of the following pairs is are correctly matched? 1. Bedouin, Arabian Desert, nomadic herdsmen. 2. Tuaregs, Sahara, nomadic herdsmen. B. Bushmen, Sahara Desert, primitive hunters and collectors. 4. Bindibu, Australian Desert, nomadic herdsmen. The given codes are A 1, 2 and 4 only, B 1 and 2 only, C 3 and 4 only, D 2, 3 and 4 only. So the correct answer for question 22 is B 1 and 2 only, as Bushmen are an ancient tribe living in and around the Kalahari Desert. Though mainly hunters, Bushmen have adopted farming due to concentrated government efforts. Bindibu are tribe prevalent in Western Australia. Question number 23. Consider the following. 1. Most of the weather phenomena are associated with stratosphere. 2. Lower part of stratosphere is called as ozonosphere. 3. Ozone present in the stratosphere are termed as good ozone. 4. Ozone present in troposphere are termed as bad ozone. Which of the following are correct? A 1 and 2, B 2, 3 and 4, C 1, 3 and 4, D only 2. So the correct answer for question number 23 is B 2, 3 and 4, as all the weather phenomena occurs in troposphere, hence troposphere is termed as weatherosphere. Ozone present in stratosphere, which is good ozone because it stops ultraviolet radiation to reach the earth's surface. Ozone present in troposphere creates photochemical smog, hence it is bad ozone. Question number 24. Consider the following statements regarding western disturbances. 1. It is an extratropical storm originating in Mediterranean region that brings sudden winter rain to northwestern part of India. 2. Extratropical storms are global phenomena that contain moisture in lower atmospheric region, unlike their tropical counterparts where the moisture is carried in upper atmospheric region. Find the correct statement. A 1 only, B 1 and 2, C 2 only, D none. So the correct answer for question number 24 is option A 1 only. Extratropical storms are global phenomena that contain moisture in upper atmospheric region, unlike their tropical counterparts where the moisture is carried in lower atmospheric regions. Question number 25. Match the list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the codes given below. List 1, ocean currents. List 2 gives country. Kuroshio Gulf Stream, Ogolas, Benguela. List 2 says Namibia, Mozambique, Australia, US, Japan. The codes are A 4523, B 5341, C 1432, D 5421. The correct answer for question number 25 is D 5421. Question number 26. Ecological niche refers to A. Amount of autotrophs available for consumption of grazing population. B. Relationship of an animal with the surrounding animals. C. Position of an animal with reference to its species composition. D. Positional and functional relationship of an organism in an ecosystem. So the correct answer for question number 26 is D. Positional and functional relationship of an organism in an ecosystem. Question number 27. Bowl-shaped depression created by glacial erosion is called A. Hum, B. Tam, C. Cirque, D. Hanging trough. So the correct answer for question number 27 is C. Cirque. Bowl-shaped depression created as a result of glacial erosion high on mountainside is called cirque. Cirque is a French word which means an amphitheater-like valley formed by glacial erosion. Question number 28. Consider the following statements. 1. Ocean currents are warm off the west coast of continents within the tropics. 2. The ocean current moves clockwise in the oceans of southern hemisphere. 3. The ocean current moves clockwise in the ocean of northern hemisphere. Which of the above statement are correct? A 1 and 2, B 2 and 3, C 1 2 and 3, D 1 and 3. The correct answer for question number 28 is D 1 and 3, as ocean current in southern hemisphere executes counterclockwise circulation. Question number 29. Match the list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answers from the codes given below. List 1: Chernozem, Litosol, Podzol, Terra Rosa. List 2 says coffee plantation, conifer trees, 3 cereals, 4 jhum cultivation. Codes are A 1234, B 3421, C 2341, D 3214. The correct answer for question number 29 is B 3421. Question number 30. Consider the following statements regarding delimitation of constituencies. 1. Delimitation Commission's orders can be appealed before concerned high courts in case of Legislative Assembly constituency delimitation and Supreme Court in case of Lok Sabha constituency delimitation. 2. The commission is made up of retired Supreme Court judge, the Chief Election Commissioner, and respective state election commissioners. Which of the statements given above are correct? A 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, D neither 1 nor 2. So the correct answer for question number 30 is B 2 only. Question number 31. Consider the following statements regarding state administrative tribunals. 1. Tribunal orders cannot be challenged before the High Court. 2. The chairperson can be removed only by the President of India. Which of the statements given above are correct? A 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, D neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer for question number 31 is A 1 only. State Administrative Tribunal is a quasi-judicial body on the lines of Central Administrative Tribunal for redressal of grievances of state employees concerning their employment. Question number 32. Consider the following statements about the administrative tribunals. 1. Article 323A empowers the Parliament to take out the adjudication of disputes relating to service matters from civil courts and the high courts and place it before the administrative tribunals. 2. In pursuance of Article 323A, the Parliament has passed the Administrative Tribunals Act 1987. The given codes are A. Only 1 is correct, B. Only 2 is correct, C. Both are correct, D. Both are incorrect. So the correct answer for question number 32 is A. Only 1 is correct. The Constitution of India originally did not contain the provisions related to tribunals. It was only after the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1976, a new part, namely Part 14A, was added to the Constitution, which makes the provision of tribunals in Indian Constitution. Question number 33. Consider the following statements concerning the State Election Commission and select the correct answers from the code given below. 1. The conduct of all elections to the panchayats shall be vested in it. 2. It consists of a state election commissioner to be appointed by President of India. Code A 1 only, B 2 only, C both, D none. So the correct answer for question number 33 is A 1 only, as the state election commissioner is appointed by governor of the state. Question number 34. Which of the following is incorrect? A. The subject of local government is mentioned in concurrent list under the 7th schedule of the Constitution. B. Panchayat means an institution of self-government for rural areas. C. Lord Ripon is called as the father of local self-government in India. D. The first municipal corporation in India was set up in Madras. So the correct answer for question number 34 is A. The subject of local government is mentioned in concurrent list under the 7th schedule of the Constitution. The subject of local self-government is mentioned in state list under the 7th schedule. Question number 35. Consider the following statements regarding contesting an election in India. A person confined in jail cannot vote in an election. 2. A person who is not registered as a voter in any of the constituency in India cannot also contest in election. Which of the statement given above are correct? A. 1 only, B. 2 only, C. Both 1 and 2, D. Neither 1 nor 2. So the correct answer for question number 35 is C. Both 1 and 2. Question number 36. Statutory recognition to the portfolio system was accorded by A. Indian Councils Act 1892, Indian Councils Act of 1871, Indian Councils Act of 1861, Government of India Act of 1919. So the correct answer for question number 36 is C. Indian Councils Act of 1861. Question number 37. Which of the following is correctly matched? Indian Councils Act of 1909, Principle of Election, Montague-Chelmsford Reforms, Provincial Autonomy, 1935 Act, Diarchies States, D. 1947 Act, Responsible Government. The correctly matched option is option D, 1947 Act, Responsible Government. Question number 38. Consider the statements about the UPSC. 1. It is central recruiting agency in India. 2. It is an independent constitutional body. Code A. Only 1 is correct. B. Only 2 is correct. C. Both are correct. D. Both are incorrect. So the correct answer for question number 38 is C. Both are correct. Question number 39. Which of the following expenditures are charged on Consolidated Fund of India? 1. Salaries of the judges of Supreme Court. 2. Pensions of chairman of UPSC. 3. Debt charges for which the Government of India is liable. 4. Emoluments and allowances of the Prime Minister. The given codes are A. 123, B. 1234, C. 134, D. 12 and 4. The correct answer for question number 39 is 1, 2 and 3. Question number 40. Assertion A. The device of adjournment motion is not used by Council of States. Reason: an adjournment motion does not result in removing the government. Select the correct code. A. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. B. Both A and R are true. R is not the correct explanation of A. A is true but R is false. A is false but R is true. So the correct answer for question number 40 is B. Both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation of A. Question number 41. Which of the following provisions of the Indian Constitution are amended by special majority of Parliament and consent of states? 1. Goods and Services Tax Council. 2. Representation of states in Parliament. 3. Fundamental rights. 4. Directive principles of state policy. 5. Supreme Court and High Courts. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. A. 124, B. 235, C. 134, D. 125. So the correct answer for question number 41 is D. 1, 2 and 5. Question number 42. Find out the correct statements regarding the difference between the pardoning power of President and the governors. 1. The governor can pardon sentences inflicted by court-martial while the President cannot. The President can pardon death sentences while governor cannot. The governor can pardon death sentences while the President cannot. The President can pardon death sentences inflicted by court-martial while governor cannot. A. 1 and 2, B. 2 and 4, C. 1 and 3, D. 3 and 4. So the correct answer for question number 42 is B. 2 and 4.
तो आपका विकल्प डी फॉर दिल्ली गलत है। आपका सही विकल्प हो जाएगा विकल्प बी फॉर बॉम्बे। आपके क्वेश्चन का सही आंसर हो जाएगा 92वां संवैधानिक संशोधन अधिनियम, यानी ऑप्शन बी फॉर बॉम्बे।
Question number 46. Consider the following statements. In 1994, the World Conference on Natural Disaster Reduction adopted by Yokohama Strategy. Second, the Sendai Framework for Disaster Risk Reduction 2015-2030 is the successor instrument of Hyogo Framework. Which of the statement given above are correct? A. One only. B. Two only. C. Both one and two. D. Neither one nor two. So the correct answer for question number 46 is C. Both one and two. Question number 47. Consider the following statements. 1. Monitoring of illegal killing of elephants, MIKE, program is mandated by CITES. 2. Snow leopards are found in western Himalayas only. Which of the above statement are correct? A. One only. B. Two only. C. Both one and two. D. Neither one nor two. So the correct answer for question number 47 is A. One only. Monitoring of illegal killing of elephants MIKE program was started in 2003 in South Asia. Snow leopards are found in Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. Question number 48. With reference to National Tiger Conservation Authority (NTCA), consider the following statement. 1. It is established under Wildlife Protection Act 1972. 2. NTCA has a power to approve tiger conservation plan prepared by state governments. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. One only. B. Two only. C. Both one and two. D. Neither one nor two. So the correct answer for question number 48 is C. Both one and two. Question number 49. With reference to Biosphere Reserve, consider the following statements. 1. It is the first Biosphere Reserve of India. 2. It possesses dry scrub, dry and moist deciduous, semi-evergreen and wet evergreen forest, evergreen shoals, grasslands and swamps. 3. Xancaria sebastiani, a critically endangered grass, is also found here. Which of the following biosphere reserve is referred to in the above statement? A. Sundarbans, B. Nilgiri, C. Pachmadi, D. Nokrek. So the correct answer for question number 49 is B. Nilgiri. Question number 50. With reference to Wildlife Protection Act 1972, consider the following statement. This act provides for representation of village panchayat in the community reserve management committees. 2. Poaching of Schedule 5 animals incur the highest penalties prescribed in this act. Which of the above statement is correct? A. One only. B. Two only. C. Both one and two. D. Neither one nor two. The correct answer for question number 50 is A. One only. Question number 51. Emission reduction and purchase agreement is related to which of the following? A. Ramsar Convention. B. Stockholm Convention. C. Minamata Convention. D. Kyoto Protocol. So the correct answer for question number 51 is D. Kyoto Protocol. Question 52. Which of the following pairs regarding Nobel Prizes 2019 are correctly matched? Fields, physics, chemistry, medicine. Work, lithium-ion batteries, optical tweezers, cellular system to sense oxygen level. Select the correct answer using the code given below. A. 1 and 2 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1, 2 and 3. D. 3 only. The correct answer for question number 52 is D. 3 only. Question number 53. With reference to REDD plus program, consider the following statement. 1. It has been developed by parties to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. 2. Under the program, financial aid is provided to the developing nation for their efforts to reduce and remove forest carbon emissions. Which of the above statement are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. So the correct answer for question number 53 is C. Both 1 and 2. Question number 54. Consider the following statements. 1. The purpose of Prakash portal is to improve coordination between Ministry of Power, Ministry of Coal, and Ministry of Railways. 2. The Prakash portal has been developed by Coal India Limited. Which of the statement given above is are correct? A. 1 only, B. 2 only, C. Both 1 and 2, D. Neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer for question number 51 is A. 1 only. Question number 55. Which of the following institution collaboratively launched Youth Co Lab? 1. Ministry of Human Resource Development, 2. Niti Aayog, 3. United Nations Development Program. Select the correct answer using the code given below. A. 1 and 2 only, B. 2 and 3 only, C. 1 and 3 only, D. 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer for question number 55 is B. 2 and 3 only. Question number 56. Consider the following statements about South Asia Wildlife Enforcement Network. 1. It is an intergovernmental wildlife law enforcement support body of South Asian countries. 2. It was established under the aegis of South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation (SAARC). Its secretariat is based in Bangladesh. Which of the statement given above are not correct? A. 1 and 2 only, B. 2 and 3 only, C. 1 and 3 only, D. 1, 2 and 3. So the correct answer for question number 56 is B. 2 and 3 only. Question number 57. Recently, the 50th anniversary of the establishment of Vishwa Shanti Stupa was celebrated. In which of the following place it is located? A. Bodh Gaya, B. Sarnath, C. Rajgir, D. Sanchi. The correct answer for question number 57 is C. Rajgir. Question number 58. Consider the following statements. 1. Rashtriya Sanskriti Mahotsav is organized under Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat. 2. The objective of Rashtriya Sanskriti Mahotsav is to exhibit the rich cultural heritage of the country. 3. Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat is an initiative by Ministry of Culture. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 and 2 only, B. 2 and 3 only, C. 1 and 3 only, D. 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer for question number 58 is A. 1 and 2 only. Question number 59. Recently, the graves of rulers of which dynasty have been unearthed in Patadhakal? A. Pallavas, B. Chalukya, C. Chola, D. Rashtrakutas. The correct answer for question number 59 is B. Chalukya. Question number 60. Which of the following conventions are related to control and prevention of hazardous material? 1. Stockholm Convention, 2. Basel Convention, C. Rotterdam Convention. Select the correct answer using the code given below. A. 1 and 3 only, B. 1 and 2 only, C. 1, 2 and 3, D. 2 and 3 only. The correct answer for question number 60 is C. 1, 2 and 3. Question number 61. Consider the following statements about the Global Tiger Forum. 1. It was an outcome of Rio Conference of 1992. 2. Its secretariat is based at New Delhi. 3. It is the only intergovernmental and international body campaigning to save the tiger worldwide. Which of the statement given above are correct? A. 2 and 3 only, B. 3 only, C. 1, 2 and 3, D. 1 and 2 only. The correct answer for question number 61 is A. 2 and 3 only. Question number 62. Consider the following statements. 1. Rheumatic fever is endemic in India. RF is a viral disease. Penicillin is one of the options for rheumatic fever treatment. Which of the statement given above are correct? A. 1 only, B. 1 and 2 only, C. 1 and 3 only, D. 3 only. The correct answer for question number 62 is C. 1 and 3 only. Question number 63. Recently, Ease of Doing Business report was released by World Bank. Compared to last year, on which of the following indicators India's rank registered a drop? 1. Enforcing contracts, 2. Protecting minority investors, 3. Getting electricity, 4. Registering property, 5. Trading across borders. Select the correct answer using the code given below. A. 1, 2, 3 and 4 only, B. 2 and 3 only, C. 3, 4 and 5 only, D. 1, 2 and 3 only. So the correct answer for question number 63 is B. 2 and 3 only. Question number 64. With reference to EcoMark, consider the following statement. The scheme is being operated on national basis and provides certification and labeling for household and other consumer products. Ecomark is administered by Bureau of Indian Standards. Which of the statement given above is are correct? A 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, D neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer for question number 64 is C both 1 and 2. Question number 65. Consider the following statements about immune system of human body. 1. Most of the antigens are proteins. 2. Most of the antibodies are protein. 3. Antigens help the body to fight the bacteria. The correct statement are 1 and 2 only, B 2 and 3 only, C 1 and 3 only, D all of the above. The correct answer for question number 65 is A 1 and 2 only. Question number 66. Four-chambered heart is found in 1. Frogs, 2. Crocodiles, 3. Snakes, 4. Shark, 5. Birds. Given codes are A. 5 only, B. 5 and 2 only, C. 2 only, D. All of the above. The correct answer for question number 66 is A. 5 only. Question number 67. What are the peculiarities of a fast breeder reactor? 1. A breeder reactor is a nuclear reactor capable of generating more fissile material than it consumes. 2. Plutonium isotope produced in fast breeder reaction can be reprocessed and used as a more reactor fuel or in production of nuclear weapons. The given codes are A. Only 1, B. Only 2, C. Both 1 and 2, D. None of these. The correct answer for question number 67 is C. Both 1 and 2. Question number 68. An unmanned aerial vehicle, commonly known as a drone, is referred to as a remotely piloted aircraft by International Civil Aviation Organization. What are their uses? 1. Filmmaking, 2. Remote sensing, 3. Detection of wildfire, 4. Oil exploration, 5. Sports photography. The given codes are A. 2 and 4 only, B. 1, 3 and 5 only, C. 2, 3, 4 and 5 only, D. All of the above. The correct answer for question number 68 is D. All of the above. Question number 69. Match the following types of sex related inheritance with what it is. 1. Sex linked traits, 2. Sex limited traits, 3. Sex influence traits. List 2 says A. Autosomal inheritance where phenotype depends upon the gender of the individual. B. Way of expression of a character depends on the gender. C. Transmission from generation to generation is affected by the sex chromosome complement of the individual. The given codes are A. ABC, B. CAB, C. BCA, D. CBA. So the correct answer for question number 69 is B. CAB. Question number 70. Chlorination is a process used for water purification. The disinfecting action of chlorine is mainly due to A. The formation of hydrochloric acid when chlorine is added to water. B. The formation of hydrochlorous acid when chlorine is added to water. The formation of nascent oxygen when chlorine is added to water. D. The formation of hydrogen when chlorine is added to water. The correct answer for question number 70 is B. The formation of hypochlorous acid when chlorine is added to water. Question number 71. Permanent hardness of water can be removed by A. Boiling, B. Addition of slaked lime, C. Addition of sodium carbonate, D. None of the above. The correct answer for question number 71 is C. Addition of sodium carbonate. Question number 72. Consider the following statements regarding gravitational lensing. 1. Gravitational lensing describes the fact that light is reflected by large masses in the universe, just like a glass lens which bends a light right on Earth. 2. The more massive the object, the stronger its gravitational field, and hence the greater the bending of light rays. Just like using denser material to make optical lenses results in a greater amount of refraction. 3. Gravitational lensing is useful to cosmologists because it is directly sensitive to the amount and distribution of dark matter. 4. Lensing can help astronomers work out exactly how much dark matter there is in the universe as a whole and also how it is distributed. Which of the above statement are correct? A 1 2 3, B 2 3 4, C 1 and 4, D 1 2 3 4. The correct answer for question number 72 is D 1 2 3 4. Gravitational lensing is an impact of general principle of relativity. It is directly sensitive to the amount and distribution of dark matter. Question number 73. Recently seen in news, Hongyun project is related to A. Longest railway bridge construction in India, B. Discovery of a new exotic planet Hongyun which is situated outside our solar system, C. Space-based communications network to provide broadband internet connectivity, D. Surveying the surface of Hongyun which is satellite of Jupiter. The correct answer for question number 73 is C. Space-based communication network to provide broadband internet connectivity. China's low Earth orbit broadband internet project started in September 2016. Last December, state-owned China Media Aerospace Science and Industry Corporation launched the first experimental Hongyun project satellite. Question number 74. Consider the following statements regarding TB Harega Desh Jeetega campaign. 1. Campaign aims to improve and expand the reach of TB care services across the country by 2022. 2. Three pillars of campaign: clinical approach, public health component, and active community participation. 3. Supporting aspects of the campaign: patient support, private sector engagement, political and administrative commitment at all levels. 4. The government will ensure that all patients, private or public hospital, receive free of cost and high quality TB care. Which of the above statement are correct? A 1 2 3, B 2 3 4, C 1 4, D 1 2 3 4. The correct answer for question number 74 is D 1 2 3 4. The Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare has launched the TB Harega Desh Jeetega campaign along with National TB Prevalence Survey on 25th September 2019. Question number 75. In October 1920, who headed a group of Indians gathered at Tashkent to set up Communist Party of India? A. H.K. Sarkar, B. P.C. Joshi, C. M.C. Chagla, D. M.N. Roy. The correct answer for question number 75 is D. M.N. Roy. Members of Communist Party of India which were set up at Tashkent in 1920 are M.N. Roy, A.T. Roy, Avani Mukherjee, Raja Pittigar, Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Shafiq. Question number 76. The plan of Sir Stafford Cripps envisaged that after the Second World War, A. India should be granted complete independence, B. India should be partitioned into India and Pakistan before granting independence, C. India should be made a republic with the condition that she would join the British Commonwealth, D. India should be given dominion status. The correct answer for question number 76 is D. India should be given dominion status. Question number 77. Match the following list 1 with list 2. List 1 gives name of gens, list 2 gives their cognizance. A. Parsavnath, B. Adinath, C. Mahavir, D. Shantinath. Their cognizance are bull, lion, snake, goat, deer. Choose the correct code. A 3241, B 3125, C 2413, D 5241. So the correct answer for question number 77 is B 3125. Question number 78. The Walangai and Idangai division of South Indian society is first noticed in A. Sangam period, B. Pallava period, C. Chola period, D. Nayaka period. The correct answer for question number 78 is B. Pallava period. Question number 79. Mahatma Gandhi undertook fast unto death in September 1932 because A. He wanted to expedite the declaration of complete independence of India, B. There was dissidence in the Congress, C. There was communal right, D. He disapproved of the provision of separate electorate for the depressed classes in the British Prime Minister MacDonald Communal Award. The correct answer for question number 79 is A. He wanted to expedite the declaration of complete independence for India. Question number 80. The Regulating Act of 1773 can be regarded as the first measure to A. Assert the right of British Parliament to legislate for India. B. Separate the legislature from executive. C. Separate the judiciary from executive. D. Centralize lawmaking. The correct answer for question number 80 is A. Assert the right of British Parliament to legislate for India. Question number 81. Which of the following are correctly matched? There are three countries given: Portugal, France, and Holland, and three European countries which had a target base for India are given. Choose the correct answer from the codes given below. A. Only one. B. 1 and 2. C. 1 and 3. D. 2 and 3. The correct answer for question number 81 is A. Only one. Estado da India, Portugal, 1498. Verigne Oost-Indische Compagnie, Dutch, 1602. British East India Company, 1600. Compagnie des Indes Orientales, France, 1664. Den East India Company, 1616. Question number 82. Match the list 1 with list 2. List 1 gives events and list 2 gives viceroys. A. Local self-government. B. Act of 1892. C. Foundation of Indian National Congress. D. Shimla Delegation. Viceroys are Dufferin, Wavell, Ripon, Mayo, Lansdowne. The codes are A. 1245, B. 3512, C. 1542, D. 3215. The correct answer for question number 82 is B. 3512. Local self-government in 1882 by Ripon, Act of 1892 by Lansdowne in 1892, Foundation of Indian National Congress 1885 by Dufferin, Shimla Delegation 1945 by Wavell. Question number 83. The Rani Jhansi Regiment, the women's regiment of Azad Hind Fauj, was commanded by A. Usha Mehta, B. Annie Mascarenhas, C. Aruna Asaf Ali, D. Lakshmi Sehgal. The correct answer for question number 83 is D. Lakshmi Sehgal. The name of other three brigades of Azad Hind Fauj was Subhash Brigade, Nehru Brigade, Gandhi Brigade. Question number 84. Who among the following lawyers gave up the practice of law when non-cooperation movement was launched? 1. Asaf Ali. 2. C. Rajgopalachari. 3. Saifuddin Kichlu. 4. T. Prakasham. The codes are A. 1 and 2 only, B. 1, 2 and 3 only, C. 3 and 4 only, D. 1, 2, 3 and 4. The correct answer for 84 is D. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Question number 85. Rabindranath Tagore gave up his knighthood because of A. Jallianwala Bagh tragedy, B. Imposition of martial law in Punjab, C. Enactment of Rowlatt Act, C. Gandhi's appeal. The correct answer for question number 85 is A. Jallianwala Bagh tragedy. Question number 86. In the individual satyagrah, Vinoba Bhave was chosen as the first satyagrahi. Who was the second? A. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, B. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, C. C. Rajgopalachari, D. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. The correct answer for question 86 is B. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Individual satyagrah was started on 17th October 1940. Question number 87. What is the correct chronological order of the following events? 1. Lahore session of Congress. 2. Simon Commission arrival. 3. Nehru report submission. 4. Final round table conference. 5. Civil disobedience movement launched. 6. Gandhi ji launched Dandi March. The given codes are A. 421356, B. 243156, C. 241356, D. 231645. The correct answer for question number 87 is D. 231645. Lahore session of Congress 1929, Simon Commission arrival 3rd February 1928, Nehru report submission 28 August 1928, first round table conference 12 November 1930 to 13th January 1931, civil disobedience movement launched 1932, Gandhiji launched Dandi March 12 March 1930. Question number 88. Consider the following event. 1. Deen-e-Ilahi, 2. Ibadat Khana, 3. Grant of Mazhar. The chronological order sequence of these events is A 231, B 321, C 123, D 213. The correct answer for question number 88 is A 231. Ibadat Khana 1575, Grant of Mazhar 1579, Deen-e-Ilahi 1582. These are the events that took place in the lifetime of ruler Akbar. Question number 89. Akbar's buildings at Fatehpur Sikri are famous for A. Synthesis of Trabeate and Arcuate architectural styles, B. Construction of first bulbous dome in India, C. The use of marble on an extensive scale, D. Frequent employment of pietra dura. The correct answer for question 89 is A. Synthesis of Trabeate and Arcuate architectural styles. In Trabeate style of architecture, the roof, doors and windows were constructed by placing a horizontal beam across two vertical columns, where the Arcuate style has the arches carrying the weight of superstructure above the doors and windows. Question 90. Which is the most ancient musical instrument? A. Sitar, B. Tabla, C. Sarod, D. Veena. The correct answer for question number 90 is D. Veena. Question number 91. Which of the following statements are best described the term herd immunity? 1. When a large percentage of a population gives immunity to other people by giving antibodies. 2. Increasing the immune system in a community by providing vaccination. 3. A high percentage of people in a community is immune to a disease. 4. Decreasing the immune system in a community due to quarantine. The given codes are A 1 and 2, B 2 and 3, C 1 and 3, D all of the above. The correct answer for question number 91 is B 2 and 3. Question number 92. Which of the following statement best describes the term incubation period? 1. The time between showing the symptoms of disease and initial phase of recovery. 2. The time between catching the virus and beginning to have symptoms of a disease. 3. The time between showing the symptom of a disease and getting cured completely. The given codes are A 1 and 2, B 1 and 3, C only 2, D 2 and 3. The correct answer for question number 92 is C only 2. Question number 93. Which of the following matches are true? World Health Day April 7, World Homeopathy Day April 10, Earth Day April 22. The given codes are A 1 and 2, B 2 and 3, D all of the above. The correct answer for question number 93 is D all of the above. Question 94. Consider the following statements and choose the correct statement from the codes given below. 1. World Book Day is an annual event organized by United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization UNESCO to promote reading, publishing and copyright. 2. World Book Day was celebrated on 23rd April. 3. Civil Services Day observed on 21st April every year. The given codes are 1 and 2, B 2 and 3, C 1 and 3, D all of the above. The correct answer for question number 94 is D all of the above. World Book Day, also known as World Book and Copyright Day or International Day of the Book, on April 23, 2020, UNESCO will celebrate the 25th edition of World Book and Copyright Day. Civil Services Day observed on 21st April every year. On this day in 1947, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel addressed the first batch of probationer at All India Administrative Service Training School at Metcalfe House, New Delhi in 1947. Question number 95. Which of the following matches are true? 1. Kosoval Bridge on the river Subansiri. D. Daporijo Bridge on river Ravi. The given codes are A only 1, B only 2, C 1 and 2, D none of the above. The correct answer for question number 95 is D none of the above. Kasawal Bridge is a 484-meter long permanent bridge on river Ravi to connect Kasawal enclave of Punjab along the Pakistan border to the rest of India. Built by Border Roads Organization, Kasawal enclave is around 35 square kilometer. It was till now connected through a pontoon bridge of limited load capacity. Border Roads Organization has constructed the Daporijo Bridge over Subansiri River in Arunachal Pradesh in a record span of just 27 days. The bridge links roads leading up to the line of actual control between India and China. The Subansiri River is a tributary of Brahmaputra River in the Indian state of Assam and Arunachal Pradesh and the Tibet Autonomous Region of China. The Subansiri is the largest tributary of Brahmaputra. Question number 96. Which of the following matches of festival and their related states are correct? 1. Vishu, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. 2. Rongali Bihu, Assam. 3. Naba Barsa, West Bengal. 4. Putu Handu, Tamil Nadu. 5. Thrissur Puram, Kerala. The codes are A 1 2 3 4, B only 2, C 1 2 4 5, D all of the above. The correct answer for question number 96 is D all of the above. Question number 97. Consider the following statements about World Press Freedom Index 2020. 1. The World Press Freedom Index 2020 has been released by media watchdog group Reporters Without Borders. 2. Norway ranks first and Finland and Denmark in second and third place. 3. India has dropped 2 places to be ranked 142nd. Which of the following statements are true? The given codes are A 1 and 2, B 2 and 3, C 1 and 3, D all of the above. The correct answer for question number 97 is D all of the above. World Press Freedom Index published annually by Reporters Without Borders since 2002. The World Press Freedom Index measures the level of media freedom in 180 countries. It is based on evaluation of media freedom that measures pluralism, media independence, the quality of legal framework and safety of journalists. It also includes indicator of the level of media freedom violations in each region. Question number 98. Consider the following statements about Global Terrorism Index GTI. 1. The GTI report issued by Institute of Economics and Peace is based primarily on Global Terrorism Database collected by National Consortium for the Study of Terrorism and Response to Terrorism at the University of Maryland besides other sources. GTI scores are directly used by Global Peace Index, Global Slavery Report published by Walk Free Foundation and indirectly used in computing country scores in World Economic Forum's Travel and Tourism Competitiveness and Global Competitiveness Indices and compilation of Safe Cities Index by Economist Intelligence Unit. Which of the following statements are true? Code A only 1, B only 2, C 1 and 2, D none of the above. The correct answer for question number 98 is C 1 and 2. Both these statements are correct. Question 99. Consider the following statements about World Heritage Day. 1. Every year 18th April is celebrated worldwide as World Heritage Day to create awareness about heritage among communities. 2. The theme of World Heritage Day 2020 is Shared Culture, Shared Heritage and Shared Responsibility. 3. There are a total of 38 heritage sites in India. Therefore, India ranks 6th in the largest number of heritage sites in the world. Which of the following statements are true? Code A 1 and 2, B 2 and 3, C 1 and 3, D all of the above. The correct answer for question number 99 is D all of the above. In 1982, the International Council of Monuments and Sites ICOMOS announced 18th April as World Heritage Day, approved by General Assembly of UNESCO in 1983 with the aim of enhancing awareness of importance of cultural heritage to humankind and redouble efforts to protect and conserve human heritage. A World Heritage Site is classified as a natural or man-made area or a structure that is of international importance and a space which requires special protection. Question number 100. Consider the following information about revised definition of micro, small and medium enterprise. 1. Micro enterprises turnover less than 5 crore rupees. 2. Small enterprises turnover less than 100 crore rupees. 3. Medium enterprises turnover less than 50 crore rupees. Which of the following information are true? A. Only 1. B. 2 and 3. C. 1 and 3. D. 1 and 2. The correct answer for question number 100 is A. Only 1. MSMEs will now be called micro units if they have investment up to rupees 1 crore and turnover of less than rupees 5 crore. For an MSME to be defined as a small unit, the investment limit has been raised from 5 crore to 10 crore with a turnover of less than 50 crore. The enterprises with investment up to 20 crore rupees with a turnover of less than 100 crores will now be called medium units. Thank you everyone for listening patiently. This marks the end of our test series for Civil Services Examination 2020. But Prashasnik Gurukul remains committed to provide you support for your civil services preparation. Kindly register on our website so that you can get free current affairs notes and other preparation related material. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.